should be played at high volume. This should be played at high volume. This should be played at high volume. Preferably in a residential area.
The following thoughts on Hoppe Hour do not represent Cox Media Group or its sponsoring. Anything you hear may and will be used against you. Thank you. Voted as best local podcast in Tampa Bay by the Creative Loafing. You're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Well, John Jacobs, let's see how these levels look.
How these levels looking?
They look good, dude. I'm a radio professional. They're D's levels. They're not the best levels, but they're D's.
Savage levels, dude.
Oh, my God. They're the best levels ever.
Love these levels.
They're hotline bling levels.
There's levels to this shit.
I get what you did there. What up? What's happening? This
Not
is
too
Hoppe
much,
Hour.
man. Just hanging out.
I am your host, Ryan Hoppe, and John Jacobs of Cigar City Comedy. No big deal. Former badass on MTV. Now he's a comedian in Tampa.
So much.
He's here.
On.
Hey,
yeah,
man.
What's going on? It's good to be back, baby. Had a good time the first time. Good to see you again.
It's going to be a different vibe because the last time I was like half asleep and I nailed it. And we were just talking about everything in general.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of stuff. And all that stuff is still going on.
Yeah, we were talking about politics, and it's gotten worse.
And it's gotten even better, baby. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dude.
Trump dumps.
I am afraid of Trump. At first, I thought he was funny, but I was kind of hoping that Jeb Bush would just kind of do something.
Yeah, right. No, he bullied Jeb Bush right out of the race. It was great. Look at him. He thinks he's a tough guy. Look at this pussy, huh? It was great. Like, he was just roasting him on stage.
I don't like Trump, do you?
No, of course not. I mean, even entertainment-wise, he's super entertaining, but then, you got to pull yourself back to reality and go, oh, this stuff matters, I guess. I shouldn't, laugh at this. But, it's like a train wreck. It's just
I never thought
fire.
I'd be rooting for Clinton.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible choices. It's either the chick or the dude, and they're both awful. And
Bernie Sanders has potential, but the problem is he's too insane. He doesn't know how to be more moderate.
I mean, yeah, it's just kind of a novelty right now, Bernie Sanders in general. It's like, could you imagine if the guy was president? Oh, that sounds great, doesn't it? But that's not going to happen at all.
I feel like kids our age are the only reason he has any chance.
Oh, yeah. We just like talking about him. We're like, this old man's got some good ideas, but, we're not going to do anything.
Do you notice that kids our age that have no idea what he wants to do? They're like, free college!
Yeah.
I like the old guy. He's our grandpa.
Yeah, they just understand it as equality and everybody gets the same good stuff and no money on Wall Street. Take the money out of Wall Street. Yeah, good luck. Okay.
We really are an embarrassment to everybody.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's the worst. Everybody's terrible, and we're bad, too.
I just think our generation sucks. At first, I was defending it, but seeing this election, how it's feel the burn.
Right. I mean, I think everybody's pretty equally terrible, but our generation just has a pretty good way of showing it more.
I think it's because of social media.
Oh, of course.
I think every generation sucks, but there's something about this one, man. It's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, we just love to show off everything. I mean, people just use social media as a straight-up diary.
And you're back.
It's terrible, man. Dude, people just be like, I'm so sad today. Feel bad for me. And then people are like, feel better. And then, 2 days later, that next person will post an inspirational quote anything's possible, achieve your dreams. And it's 2 days ago, didn't you want to kill yourself? And now you're the one dishing out the inspirational shit.
And it's always got Drake or Wiz Khalifa on the front of the meme as if they're smart enough to come up with that.
I usually say the ones that's just a picture of waves or something on the beach and then a quote
I'll be honest.
on it.
There's an account called Fear Motivation on Twitter. That pumps me up. They have some memes that actually motivate you, but a lot of the other ones are just kind of corny,
Right. I mean, I think nothing's really more motivating than, you're all going to die soon, might as well make the best of it, you losers, because,
Most of our problems are because we act without thinking or we keep thinking without acting. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to stick to gut instincts out here. People think way too much about stuff, but it's not hard to tell the difference between right and wrong and common sense. If somebody's suffering, try to do less to make them suffer.
How jaded are you as a human, dude? Last year, I trusted this radio show way too much, man, and now it's I'm so self-centered in the way that I want to make it, and I see how people are, and I see how people are two-faced, and I'm all trying to save my ass, man. I don't trust anybody.
Yeah, man, you're only 22, man. I'm only 26. It's just the more you see the things you love and realize it's not what you actually believed it was, then, your world starts coming down around you a little bit.
what I find frightening is that we're both entertainers. Sure. You are on the greater scheme of things because you're a comedian, you're paid to do it, and then you're on MTV. But I mean, this podcast won an award.
You're good, man. As far as speaking in the mics, because it's a different art form where you're only using one sense, which is just hearing. So you got to be very powerful in the voice and keeping people's attention. Whereas, stand-up, there's the whole physical, visual aspect of it, too.
But what's weird about being an entertainer that's so young, I mean, we're just 4 years apart. I mean, we're not, like, exactly ancient. You're not, like, 20 years older than me.
Yeah, I started young, too, man.
And what's weird is I don't like being young because I don't want to be old because I don't want to die. But at the same time, it's like I don't like how nobody is really there to help us. Right. And there's people that are there to help us. I mean, everybody from Cigar City Comedy is legit. Law Smith is awesome. I interned with him.
Hell yeah.
There's people on radio that I look up to, Calta Garavo. But I just don't like how people feel threatened by us if they want to admit it or not. So then we don't get an opportunity because they're like, oh, they're the millennials. They're not ready. It's like, shut up.
Well, I mean, that's that self-centered thing you were just talking about, how, like, you get jaded, you become more self-centered, you want more for yourself. All these people have been through the same shit, that we deal with, so it's only a matter of time before you go, fuck everybody else. I want to. If I can't even get it myself, why would I want to help anybody else get it? But people don't understand that if you actually help other people and they get to the top, they're probably going to help you out too. So
how do you think we can go about making it to the top? Because I don't even know if I'm cocky. My girlfriend kind of says I am, but it's one of those things where I came to town, I was like a nervous wreck. I didn't have my ADHD medicine because I'm very hyper, so I just wasn't myself, but now I'm on my meds. I meditate, I work out. I've never been more confident. And going to New York City and meeting Opie Radio and seeing Gary Delabate from the Howard Show in the hallway and meeting Opie and sitting in on the show really taught me that I'm so far from success, but it made me...
Woke something up inside.
It gave me a taste, and it made me go, that's what I want to be.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm just trying to figure out how to achieve it. You know what I mean?
I mean, dude, I was about to say, I think you're on the right track because a big thing is honesty, and just like talent speaks for itself over everything. So the more vulnerable you make yourself, the more open the audience is to you, and the more you can make a real connection. That's what you just did, too. Listing off like, I came here, didn't have my medicine, my girlfriend said this and that. Dude, the more open you are about your life to the rest of the world, the better shot you have of the world.
I used to be so fake. I did this overnight talk show in Chicago.
Okay.
It was a mix of like shock jock radio and me playing songs from the 2000s. And I'd be like, dumbass whore, bitch, slut, that skank Kardashian. And then I would go from doing that to playing like E40 or whatever, some crappy
What's up,
song.
Hookers? Here's Usher, Let It Burn. I'm gonna let it burn. Just farting in between the songs.
And I did some segment called "Is it the Ice Bucket Challenge or a Porno?" And I played orgasms or then people screaming, and you had to guess.
That's a good bit. You should probably bring that back.
It's not hacky or anything.
That's great. Ice Bucket Challenge or orgasm? Trick question. It's both.
And people actually called in and guessed, but the best part is no one got it wrong. It was clearly a porno.
It's always the orgasm. That's funny. That's funny.
Have you ever looked back at your old work and you're like, oh my God, was I a hack?
Oh, man. My first couple of years in stand-up, I'm just trying to do the most basic, dick jokes or misdirection or whatever. But, you see your early stuff and you see the potential that you think you saw in yourself. So it's like, I'm pretty much still the same guy, just way sharper and better at delivery and timing. So, same stupid thoughts are there. I just package them better now.
Isn't it great when somebody sees potential in you, even though you don't see potential in yourself?
Oh, that's the best. That gives you a renewal on life right there.
Like, that's what happened with Mike Olivero. I was a mess in town, and he gave me a second chance after some things happened, and it's just awesome when he said to me, you have unteachable talent. And it's like, I didn't think about it at that point. It's just amazing when you're down and you don't know what you want to do, that you have elders that are 50 years old and they've seen everything and they just know what talent is.
I mean, I think
it means a lot.
It's about finding that true passion in life, too, where it's like when you find something that, burns a fire inside you that you need to do at all times, there's no more agenda there in your head regardless. And you just want to perform and do well.
Having a girlfriend kind of gives you a little bit of a life, too, because then you're not all focused on radio and you're a little more laid back.
Yeah. It's nice to have other things going on in life, too. It makes the art stronger.
Because I worked so hard between May till September, I would do shows. I'd be here till 3 in the morning, but then I kind of burnt out and it got ridiculous.
Right.
I won the award. Yeah. So then I was like, okay, I did something right, but now I need to get some sleep. So then I've just sort of realized that it's more if you do less. If you do too many shows at once, it just comes off obnoxious. But if you do a post a day, it means more, you know?
Right, yeah, you can't spread yourself too thin.
Did you, like, try too hard when you were younger?
I don't know, man. Sometimes I think I tried too hard. Sometimes I think I don't try hard enough. It's, like, about where you focus your energy, you know? Work smarter, not harder, all that shit. And, yeah, it's the idea of having another life on the side, too. Like, if you just focus on comedy or whatever entertainment style you're into, it's not going to be as strong if you don't have a life to pull from, you know? You have to have an interesting life at the least to be something interesting.
There's something different about having a connection with a female. Not even the sex part. It's just the female aspect. They give you advice. They call you out. You have your disagreements. It's different than, hey, let's play Madden, bro.
Yeah, a lot of times I feel like men do and women think, whereas like we just do shit and then they analyze what we did and then we just...
Dude, you could not have said it better.
Yeah, you like that?
That is the most genius thing I've ever heard.
Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, that's how I feel, man. It really is. We just go around life doing shit and then, you know, readjust.
We don't really think.
Oh, not at all. We don't think at all.
We act on our anger.
Yeah, we just instinctually do animalistic stuff and then chicks are like, that's bad or that's good.
And then you go, you're kind of right.
Yeah, we reassess from there. So, like, everything we're doing is based on, you know, what the fuck they told us.
Like the other night, my girlfriend, we were drinking a little bit, and I got excited because I had a really good interview, and I was just happy on life.
Cool.
And the next day, after I spent so much time talking about radio, she goes, I don't really care that much. That's basically what she said in a nice way. She's like, can we talk about something else?
Yeah,
and you're
no,
like,
totally.
Do you ever have that?
Oh yeah, I try to know my audience pretty well, whoever I'm talking to, because I don't know. You can tell if somebody's. Sometimes it's a mix between talking about the thing you like more than anybody else, plus talking about yourself. You know what I mean? Like if you're talking about interesting stories, at least with the thing. But if it's just like I did this, I did that, then people get annoyed really quick. But you got to try to keep it interesting.
You got to find a healthy medium because you cannot let it be yourself.
Yeah.
The weirdest people are the ones that live for their comedy and live for their radio show, but they have no outside life.
Oh, totally, yeah. Because then at that point it really becomes a character.
And you have to be original, too. That's what I noticed. Like, I don't do any bits. I just talk on here.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, you got to do bits. You got to do bits. I'm like, what am I going to do?
Fun.
Crank call
guessing.
somebody?
Yeah, exactly. No, keep them guessing. Nobody knows where this is going to go. Oh, shit, oh! Yeah, like, you know, anything can happen.
Crank call someone right now.
Yeah, hey, we could.
I'm not doing that.
Speaking of which, oh, man.
So me and you were talking beforehand. I see how things are. So we were having this conversation that was basically real.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right from the parking lot, you could just tell my vibe was just like, I don't care anymore.
Hey, what's up, guy? Yeah, you're stressed out about stuff.
And now I'm good.
Yeah.
And before we went on air, you're talking about something crazy that happened last night.
This.
And you almost spilled it.
Yeah, I almost
spilled it. And I'm like, dude,
it.
Save it for the air.
I'm very
So what the
excited
fuck
to tell
happened
this
last
story.
night?
So last night was the first weekly show at James Joyce, Ebor. It's going to be every Monday, 9 to 11. Awesome first turnout.
I'm definitely coming.
All the comics were great. Really happy with it. Everybody needs to come out.
Is it okay to come at 10?
Yeah, man. Show up whenever you want. You know, we're going 9 to 11.
Oh, I'm
it's
coming,
a fluid
man.
show all the way through. Yeah, super excited about it. So first show's great. We go back to my friend David's place. We're smoking weed with him and 3 other folks. And, you know, we're just sitting. He lives in upstairs. It's a house. He lives in the 2nd floor. And there's a guy who lives below him, I guess, right? So we're smoking. Everything's great. It's the greatest time in the world. We're like 2 blunts deep, laughing, having a wonderful time. All of a sudden, his door gets fucking kicked in. And then this old man with long white hair and a robe walks in. And he goes, what the fuck's going on here? And he's like, is this funny to you? Is this funny? He goes, huh, David? And he's like pushing him. And this kid, David, it's his downstairs neighbor, I guess. He's like, I'm sorry, man. And he goes, I'm at my wit's end, man. And he's looking around at us like, it looks like a real like kind of Vietnam flashback-y kind of feel. Like he's going to attack us. He's going to kill us. He's got that look in his eyes like, you're fucking dead. And he goes, yeah, I was sleeping good. I was having a dream down there. A wet dream. And, like, that was supposed to be a tough point, but we're like, what the fuck is going on here? And then, yeah, he just kind of, like, shakes up a couple guys. Another kid looks at him like, what the fuck? And he goes, you gonna do something about it? And he starts pushing this kid.
Why did he come? Was it, like,
I guess
something
we were
wasn't
loud.
paid?
I guess we were loud. That's all. He didn't even say that. It was just implied, I guess. I didn't think anything. I had no idea what the fuck was going on. It was the weirdest thing that ever happened. But, yeah, after, like, a couple minutes of this really weird murdery talk, we're all like sitting there silent.
Were you actually scared for your life or anything?
Oh, dude, yeah, my heart was beating like, because I mean, I wasn't scared for my life as much as I thought we're gonna have to beat up this old man because, like, you know, if he attacks one of us, we're not just gonna let that happen.
What did he look like?
He looked like an old army dude, skinny, bony. He looked like a meth out Florida kind of guy, but he had
those are the
long
worst.
white hair. Long white mustache, like the Fu Manchu, and yeah, just a robe, like hanging wide open, just no shirt on, nothing. Yeah, man, it was really weird and scary, and yeah, I thought he was going to kill us, but thank God.
What did he remind you of? Like the immediate vibe? Did you think he was mental? You think he was just angry, low on sleep? Like, what's the first thing that came to your mind?
Yeah, like crazy person, because it was literally just feeling of, you know, it was 0 to 100 so quick, laughing, having the greatest time of our life. Ha ha ha! What a great night. Door kicked open. What the fuck's going on in here? Like, for a second, I thought it was like a drug dealer who didn't get paid or something. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you motherfucker, where's my money? Like, I thought he was going to stab somebody. But it was really interesting because, you know, none of us knew what to say because we didn't even know what the fuck was going on. We were just like, I'm
I don't know what I would say. I'd be speechless.
No, yeah, because we're all shocked. Yeah, you know, that's a very quick thing to happen and change the mood. But, yeah, right after that, we were like, all right, well, we're going to leave now, dude, so see you later.
What's the conversation like when he leaves?
It was literally, we walked out like 2 seconds afterward, like, because the kid who lived there was like, hey, I'm really sorry about that, guys. I don't know what the fuck that was. And I'm like, yeah, Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, because I didn't know his neighbor was an insane person, apparently, but... Yeah,
did you guys leave immediately after, or did you hang out?
Oh, no, we left immediately after. And, yeah, but it was madness. And,
I would honestly leave, too, if that would happen. I have no idea how I would feel.
Oh, yeah, it was quite a vibe of, like, somebody's dying tonight. I just didn't want it to be us, you know.
Was your heart beating? Like, how hard were you tripping when this is going down?
Oh, no, yeah, this was, like, right after the second blunt, super high, everything's
just
wonderful.
Baked.
Yeah, peaceful. And, yeah, I'm feeling my heart beating. And I'm going, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I thought we were going to have to fight this guy, but thank God.
Anything else happen when you're high throughout your life? It's weird.
Throughout my life, all the time. Yeah, it's one terrible story. I took a bunch of brownies and then like started tripping out that night. But as I'm driving home, right, I was drunk too while I was on a bunch of pop brownies, and just thinking in my head,
smart and well planned out.
Yeah, smart driving, drunk on weed brownies. Right, MTV, watch tonight. Okay, like yeah, but I'm a good role model. And, yeah, so I'm drunk, high on these brownies, right? And just thinking about it, I said, shit, I'm drunk right now and really high. I hope I don't get sick. And just even thinking of, like, sickness in general, I immediately throw up all over myself while I'm driving, like, just on my lap. And
that might have just been the booze you're drinking.
Yeah, maybe. But it was a bad, you know, super dizzy from the weed and the alcohol, too. But, and, yeah, so now I'm driving home, trying to keep a straight face, like, next to cops at a red light, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not covered in my own throw-up, you know what I mean?
I've never driven drunk, but I have had it where the cops in the suburbs of Chicago were really big on giving you public intox.
Right.
If you're walking home. So there's those times you're walking in, like, a downtown suburb, and you're walking home, and you're, like, 9 shots in.
Yeah.
And you're, like, 21, and you're walking home. And you're having a good time. You're like, it'll take a while to get home, but I enjoy this experience. And then you see a cop drive down. Then you immediately walk like the Iron Giant. You're like,
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Back to the basics. Just remember how.
It's
yeah,
like
how
you're in
do you
the
look
army,
normal.
you know?
Yeah,
like,
and that's
what?
the best. The more you think about, like, how do I look normal, the less normal you fucking look. Like, people are like, is he doing a handstand?
And I feel like the cops go, he's trying, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. If they know you're trying, at least, yeah, you're being that.
They know you're
cautious
drunk.
enough.
They know you're screwed up, but they're like, yeah, he's walking home.
Yeah, dude, speaking of cops, I've gotten really lucky. I have a headlight that's out, and I need to fix it, right? And
What car do you drive?
a 2001 Eclipse Spider.
Baller.
Oh, yeah, same year and same car that Tyrese drove in Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah, you're really big into car movies.
I'm a really cool guy. Yeah, I am fast. Yeah, I have a R.I.P. Paul Walker bumper sticker. It's super cool, super tight.
Are you playing Mike Jones in there like it's 2004?
Yeah, back then hoes didn't want me. Now I got an Eclipse Spider. A few more hoes have come on board. But, yeah, man, so I got an out headlight. I've been pulled over 5 times recently, but not one ticket. It's been amazing. I'm on, like, the greatest streak of my life.
They go, are you the one? And you go, yeah. Right. And they go, you're free.
Yeah, no, they let me hold their gun and shit and shoot at the air. It's awesome. They take pictures of me. But no, dude, it's been crazy. And the last one was right off Nebraska Avenue, and it was like this guy was like The Rock in Fast 5. He was wearing the full jacket, like walks up with army boots. I swear he was wearing camo pants, and he was.
I don't like Nebraska Avenue.
But yeah, and so he's like, "What the hell are you doing here?" I was like, I'm a comic. I was an e-board tonight, and he was like, "You're a comic, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, you want to hear some jokes?" And he's like, all right. And then I just start doing jokes about cops. And he's loving it, right? And the best part is my close on this cops bit. I say, but the most important thing you got to do if you want to get out of a ticket, whatever you do, don't be black. Cops hate that. It drives them crazy. And the cop's like, haha, true. And he pounds me, and then he leaves.
What?
Oh, yeah, I love it. He openly is just laughing at the racism in police. And he's like, yeah, it's great. Don't be black. I get it. And I'm like, yeah, you do get it. So, yeah, man, it's been cool, but I hope I didn't just jinx it. I'm going to get a ticket literally in like 5 minutes.
I don't mind the cops being out. There are so many drunk drivers on the road, dude.
Yeah.
It infuriates me.
Oh, yeah, everybody sucks but me. That's the mindset. I can handle my shit no matter what, but everybody else is not.
It's sickening. I just don't like seeing drunk drivers on the Howard Franklin. Like, that poor truck driver got killed. Like, I really believe in... There needs to be tougher laws on drunk drivers. Okay. And even though we're friends, I'm saying you should be in jail for 6 months first time.
Wait, even though we're friends, you're saying I should be in jail?
Yes, I am starting to think we need to be tougher.
Man, I ain't going to jail. I'm just a good drunk driver.
No, there's no such thing, dude. You're impaired.
Drunk driver.
You don't do it anymore, right?
I drive. What?
You don't do it anymore, right?
I mean, not bad. I mean, I'll have like 4 or 5 drinks.
Oh, I never do, man. I love my job too much. I don't want to lose it.
Dude, I drive drunk without a seatbelt and the top down. I assume I'll get in an accident and then get ejected like a catapult, like 500 yards. It's pretty cool.
You would die then.
Yeah, man, I'm always ready to die every time I drive my car. It's pretty insane.
I feel like you want to be Paul Walker too much.
Too much, yeah. But the thing is, I haven't worn my seatbelt literally since I've gotten a license. So it's been 10 years of no seatbelt, and I'm still okay. So, fuck seatbelts 2016.
It's weird. I've been really lazy. I haven't even put on a seatbelt in a while. And then you go, I think I want to live, so you put it on.
Right, yeah. There's been some occasions where, like, you have a really good day, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll wear my seatbelt for, like, a couple hours. But then it feels weird, and I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah, I kind of want to live for as long as possible, so I kind of go by the rules.
It's just more exciting that way, because then,
Well, you're like a gear geek. You love your cars.
I think I'm just mentally crazy. That's what I'm starting to figure out.
You're mentally ill?
Yeah, I think I'm... Yeah, it's not as much mentally ill as just like I've figured out I'm crazy, and I try to keep it to myself as much as possible.
Are you jaded after what happened on MTV where it didn't really work out? Like, you made it on MTV, but, like, you're not on any new shows?
Yeah, no, I'm not on anything anymore. That's kind of a thing. I went out to L.A., I saw the industry. I've gotten to tour a little bit. That's the dream come true. I'd love to keep touring, doing stand-up forever, do colleges again. But, because I'm not on TV anymore, I don't get big opportunities like that. I've just been doing Florida shows since I've been back in Florida. But, yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun.
How have your shows been going?
Shows have still been going great. Been having awesome sets recently. Everything's been going pretty great. So, I'm still getting better, still doing shows. It's, I feel like it's just a matter of time before I get that next wave again and something hits.
That's how I've been feeling, dude. Nothing feels better than after each show you go, that was good. That was my best. Even though you're not amazing yet, even though you're not ready to sell out arenas, or I'm not ready to be on XM radio, you go, I'm getting there. Right. There's no better feeling than that.
And the next biggest thing I'm excited about was this is really keeping my hope alive. I've been working on a comedy music CD with a guy named Stick Martin.
Heard of him.
Yeah, he's been a musician for like 25 years. He's tried stand-up too, but he's mostly a musician, and he's like a genius producer. He has all the equipment. And, I've been going over, and we have 10 full songs recorded. And I'm trying to go for a CD of 40.
I got to get both you guys on here to promote that shit.
Yeah, dude, seriously, it's going to be really good. I'm really happy with how it is. All the feedback's been really good. And it's short songs. It's more like joke structured instead of like a chorus and a bridge.
But they're not hacky, right?
No, I love it. They're all super awesome right now. Some of them are like a minute. Some are like 30 seconds. So it's real quick hits, straight to the point. Gonna load up a CD with like 40 of these. And shit, man, music CD. Hey, MTV, I was one of your kids. I made a goddamn CD. If you could ever help anybody, now would be the time.
What's the genre of the jokes? Is it politics? What is it?
Everything. There's dick jokes. There's political humor in it. It's a huge range. There's like gospel, the rock music, techno, rap. It's crazy, dude. He can do everything, and that's what I'm trying to do. Like 40 songs. The last one we were working on was a country song. So people are seriously
why?
Because I want to show I can do fucking every. I did a death metal song. So, dude, 40 songs, all different genres. People are going to be like, who the fuck is this?
I think this is going to be your breakout because I feel like everyone sees you as the MTV kid, but this is going to broaden everyone's horizon.
100%, yeah. To see I have a fucking music CD and I'm singing and shit and rapping, people are going to be like, wow, this is
you getting back on Facebook was huge, too. Yeah. I'm on it just because you got to promote the brand. And I feel like ever since you've been back on it, they're like, oh, John Jacobs lives.
Yeah, that's literally how it feels, which is hilarious because it's like I'm realizing people's heart is invested in Facebook so much where it's like to even have a Facebook again. Oh my God. It's like I've been here for like 5 months, but yeah, now that I have a Facebook again for like a month, it's like, he's back.
Well, I think it's because you got such a weird Twitter name that people don't know how to find you.
I'm like so hidden out in the social media world. It's great.
You sort of are like Howard or something where you can just find him on Twitter and he doesn't tweet much and you're just like, where do you find John Jacobs? Yeah. When James Geiger referred me to you, I'm looking at your Twitter and I'm like, this is a weird profile picture and the name is Maybach Diamond. Like, who the fuck is this guy,
Yeah, it's great. And
do you kind of like being that way, just low key?
Because I think, because the thing was too when I used to have Facebook and then I did MTV and like a million children started following me and messaging me. I got annoying and I wanted more privacy and I felt like people knew too much about me. So, I stuck strictly to Twitter because it's less information. But then, now I'm kind of realizing I got the crowd, but I didn't get the crowd I wanted, as far as relevancy or, making it in comedy goes. Because that's what I'm trying to do again, get a crowd, but not like a bunch of kids.
And Tampa Bay is legit, TV. Too, because Tampa has the small town vibe, but you have to remember that we have 3 professional teams here. Yeah. Like, this is a big city.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, even though nobody's downtown ever, there's these buildings, but the city feels empty.
It's very odd.
Yeah, it's like a ghost town. It feels like your city, It's like a personal city for whoever.
It does feel like your city because I'll work these events for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and it's weird. Unless the Lightning are playing, it's dead, man.
Oh, yeah. Nobody downtown. It's insane. You're like, where is everybody?
I think it's because it's so separated. You have Clearwater, Newport Richie, Bradenton, Sarasota, St. Pete, Tampa. It's like the bridges make it weird.
Yeah, no, it's peaceful though. It's like that's kind of how it should be. If you want to do some shit in a different part, just go over there.
You know what I did last night that was peaceful?
What?
I blared hip hop music.
Oh yeah.
And I drove across to Howard Franklin at 10:30 at night.
Oh,
when there's no one there, you feel like you own that highway.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing in the convertible, man. I just drive a convertible late at night. It's the most peaceful thing.
I lived in Cleveland last year, so I never even got to have fun.
Oh,
so now it's awesome to see sunshine.
Yeah, did you ever meet LeBron?
No.
No? Why not?
Because he didn't like me. I don't know. I didn't meet him.
He didn't like you. Dude, why don't you play for the Cavaliers? You're tall.
Because God didn't bless me with coordination, dude.
Okay. You're a radio guy.
That's my new line. Whenever somebody asks me, do you play basketball? I go, no, I wasn't blessed with coordination.
You got to just pull some gimmick now like that. The tallest man in radio, Ryan Hoppe,
I think I'm as tall as Howard, so that doesn't really work.
Well, still, just lie, He's 7'5".
What would your gimmick be?
My gimmick for a radio guy?
Or comedy?
I don't know, man. For comedy? I liked the idea of I exceed the no expectations you had.
That's how I feel too. I love just doing something and you're like, wow, you did it.
So, yeah, because I don't know, just people's first impression of me, just visually, they probably think who's this fucking, disheveled, little messy looking kid or something who people have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna say until I start talking.
Yeah, when you talk about the election, you're very smart. People would not expect that from you.
Yeah, that's the thing. People have no idea, which is awesome, and I like to I like to surprise people. It's like, oh, he's not just a fucking idiot. He's kind of smart.
You kind of remind me of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, I just realized.
I get that a lot. I look like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
And then when you do these videos, like when you interviewed Newt Gingrich, you're so much different.
So great. Yeah, I'm walking up to him. So how do you feel about the bill? Yeah, it's cool, man. I liked, it's fun to like assume roles. Like, I did another thing like that where I was interviewing people at Comic-Con, and I got to talk to a Drake Bell, that kid from Drake and Josh. But the way I did it, I was like, I work with the Tribune. I'm here for a story, and they just believe me, which is great. But I can pull it off. You're just wearing a suit jacket, pretty much.
They don't know how the fuck you are.
Yeah, you work for the paper, sure. He's got a suit. He's fine. Yeah, man. It's really not that hard to pull shit off as long as.
It's weird for me to pull it off because people are surprised by what I do because I'm so like quiet and tall.
Right.
They would never think I'm like outspoken on air. That's what I love.
Oh yeah, no. Hearing you on the radio, I'd assume like you're shouting, standing up in the radio room and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, you haven't seen me when I do rants. When I do rants, man, I yell. I get mad.
Yeah, man.
It's awesome to prove the haters wrong. It's just there's no better feeling.
Goddamn haters.
But at the same time, haters don't mean anything because they're never going to be happy, so why try to prove them?
Yeah, the concept of a hater, there's different reasons people hate each other, but for the most part it's out of jealousy.
Yeah.
So
now if somebody hates you, but they want to give you a second chance, why should they come out to your comedy show?
Wait, if somebody hates me but they want to give me a second chance?
Yeah, why should they come out to these comedy shows you're doing?
Because I think I'm pretty funny, man.
You got to give yourself more credit,
that's what
dude.
I'm saying. I'm saying talent speaks for everything, where it's like, I don't want to be like, that's the greatest thing in the world. Come on down. You're going to go crazy. You're going to see this and that. You're going to see really good comedy. I'm trying to run comedy shows for comics and for comedy audiences, which is something that isn't really focused on right now. Most mics or shows in general are just focused on getting people in the room, drinking beer and eating bullshit food.
Those are the worst shows because that's the crowd that just goes, titties!
Oh, yeah, no, I'm putting up comics I trust and I know are good to do longer sets because this is something they need to work on.
Who are some of the comics that are there?
Dude, last night was awesome turnout. JB was there, Rio, Paris, LC, Sloan. Yeah, man, my friends Josh.
Dude,
Santos,
Rio
David
is
Wynn.
so funny.
Yeah, there was a lot, dude, and like amazingly, first open mic at James Joyce last night. Everybody does really good. It was like so.
I think it's because it's the vibe where you're supposed to laugh. You're not sure what you're going into. It's not an open mic at some bar. I think it's because they're confident in the setting.
Yeah, I think that's what, because that's the trying to feel I was doing it. Because if I'm hosting these things, I'm setting the tone of the room before I bring up these other comics. So, I'm setting a vibe of like, these are good comics, pay attention. We're not afraid to talk back to you guys. Let's do this together. Let's make.
Did you guys have to talk back to anyone last night?
Dude, there was a rowdy crowd. Some people would shout at people and like really get into it, but everybody handled it pretty well for the most part and just turned it right back on them. And like,
how annoyed do you get at hecklers?
Dude, not at all. I openly welcome heckling during my shows.
Why?
Because it's fun for me, and I like to see where I can go with it. Because I've heard all my jokes. I want to have fun too. And I have a lot of fun with hecklers because it makes it live and it's not scripted and it makes it more personal. It's like an inside joke for the whole room and everybody there where they go, oh, wow, we're part of something live that's happening right now. Isn't this crazy? So I like giving people something that they know like was special to them and not just something I've said a million times.
That is such a good point because comedy is underrated where it can be really relatable if you do a good job at it.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, yeah, anything can be really good if you're really good at it, you know what I mean? Where, some movies suck, but the better the movie, the more it hits. It's really about, finding the most universal, relatable way to present an idea and get everybody to see something and think, wow, I can't believe I've never thought of it like that. You want to make people think, I could have come up with that joke. That's when it's like a really good joke, you know what I mean?
Who are some guys that have given you some good advice over the years and mentored you?
One of my favorite lines ever, which I still think about, was I got to work a weekend with Anthony Jeselnik. And
no way.
Hell yeah, man. I got to do like 5-6 shows with him at the Tampa Improv. And we're talking about material and just like how you come up with your shit and why you come up with your shit. And the way he put it to me is he said, only do the jokes you like, only keep the jokes they like.
Oh, I like that.
Isn't that great? Because it really is like, why even bother telling a joke if you don't really like it a lot? And then that way, the ones you keep, which they love, will already be jokes you really like.
Because you should do the ones that you are passionate about, because then people can see if you're real or not.
Right, yeah.
Don't try to be a different character.
Exactly. If stuff doesn't work, just keep doing other jokes you like. You know? There's no, if you're doing something for the crowd, as a host, we have a few of those right off the front. My first 2 minutes of a hosting set, I'll talk about, like, the location or, like, alcohol or something stupid.
Girls.
But, yeah, exactly. Any ladies here tonight? Ah! Any men here tonight? Ah! Any transgender Asian midgets?
Well, you're an Ybor, so that'd be possible.
Yeah, right. Yeah, any people only wearing the bottom half of the horse costume? Yeah.
Anybody here from Club Sky?
Yeah, give it up for the troops. All right. The Iraqi troops. Okay. Yeah. Give it up for blind people. Sure. All right. Yeah, it's just a lot of pandering.
Do you ever feel nervous in Ybor?
No way, man. I've just been going there so long where, like, it just feels like a dysfunctional family out there. It's wonderful. It's like, it's like 4 blocks.
I like it better
shit.
during the day.
Yeah, during the day it's a lot nicer. And then at night, these fucking loud-ass cars roll up and down all night, and then there's people throwing up and dying on the sidewalk.
Nebraska Avenue scares me.
Yeah, Nebraska's pretty great. Just a lot of hookers walking up and down the street.
I know, it's weird.
Yeah,
I went to a
straight up.
show, and it's one of the best podcasts around here, Open Mic Live. I sat in on the show.
Okay.
And I went to their house, and I was driving down a neighborhood on Nebraska Avenue, and I got lost, so I had to park because my Sprint service wasn't working, so I had to refresh the Google Maps. And all of a sudden, I'm like, holy shit, those are hookers. And I'm like, I'm getting out of this parking lot now. I'm like, I am not going to be in some hooker's sting. I'm like, I'm getting the fuck out of here, dude.
I think that's the best reaction to hookers I've ever heard. Holy shit, hookers! Like, it's like
I was
poison.
scared. I'm like,
Get
I don't want to.
Yeah, right.
Because the cop's going to think you're trying to pick them up.
I know, yeah, that's... Well,
and they looked rough, dude. They did not look good.
Yeah, so 2, huh? You could have gotten a 2 for 1 special. I wonder how much that would be. 2 Nebraska hookers in your car at the same time.
And those motels are so dirty.
Oh, yeah, those dirty motels next to the tire shops. It's Nebraska. It's literally just tire shops and then, like, bullshit. The Jayhawk Motel. Here, $5. Color TV.
Then there's like checkers everywhere.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, the color TV too. Some of them advertise that. Oh, color TV. Well,
we have HBO.
Yeah, HBO. Well, yeah, shit, honey, let's rent a room. We can watch that boxing documentary we always wanted to.
Honey, we can watch Game of Thrones like all the cool people.
Yeah, that's the trick. I can't afford an HBO subscription, but I can afford a motel room once night a week where I just binge watch all my HBO. That's a good idea. That's funny, man. Those signs. Free HBO. I saw one, too. I saw one that had HBO and ESPN. I'm like, dude, ESPN's on cable, man. That's not that impressive.
If you have Wi-Fi, go to First Row Sports.
Seriously, dude. ESPN. Wow. Oh, sports. Holy shit. Let's sleep here.
Oh, wow. You can watch Sports Center. Oh, my God. Let's see the over-the-top LeBron coverage.
Yeah. Real interesting. Yeah, maybe 30 years ago when those channels were invented, people were like, this is great.
Now, dude, before I let you go, where can people
already,
find all the shows you're up to?
Facebook. Yeah, I need to really update. The Cigar City Comedy website, we got to update.
How does that work? Do you guys all have the password?
Yeah, but I need to learn Squarespace.
I'm trying to learn, too, because I'm interning with law, and I really want to be good at it.
Yeah, no, totally. I got to learn Squarespace. But, it's kind of like a comedy co-op, man. We all put in some work. We all do some stuff. But, yeah, James Joyce, Mondays, 9 to 11. Liquid Nightclub in Ybor, Wednesday, 6 to 8. Those are my 2 rooms right now. Trying to get to 5. If I can make 5 work, trying to get to 7.
Hell yeah.
Dude, the goal is run a room every night of the week, so comics got a place to go every night, man.
Well, dude, keep up the good work, and I actually want to come out and see this because I feel like it's a good crowd for young
you're gonna
people.
Like it. It's different, man. It's not like a normal open mic. This feels like a real show.
Yeah. Well, dude, keep up the good work. It's always fun to have you on.
Yeah, you too, man.
And
you're doing shit.
You're about to take over this area, man.
I'm
I think
gonna
people
take over this area.
Are not going to know what's going to happen until it happens. You know.
Oh, I'm excited, man. Yeah, it just starts with 2 rooms. I actually just came here from an interview with a Tribune writer. They're doing a story on, like, my life after reality TV and what I'm trying to do to the comedy scene. So, dude, it's literally just 1 week at a time. Things are going to get bigger and better.
Well, dude, keep up the good work, and thank you for sitting in on Hoppe Hour.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. I love this place.
Peace out.
Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.